Yeah, that's a...
Yes?
There's a couple of mercenaries. Flail and other weapons. Unfortunately, I don't have Edda in front. Let's get Edda in front. Vigorous defense. Knock someone over. Sagani, get out of there. And then everyone attack him, I guess. Right, let's do a... I think actually a soul shock. Someone's attacking her, not good. Not good. In that case, switch weapons. Everyone attack that one. And also Ice Strike. Alright. She took a bit of damage, but that's actually fine. Because any health loss that's not to our tank, we appreciate, right? Oh, they have a lot of fine stuff. Interesting. And a bronze key.
Sure.
Alright. 300 copper. The light of dawn. Maybe I should be looking for traps. I know. Anything here? Shh. No, that was all of them. Oh, there is another room. It appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. These jars are chipped and cracked, as if knocked to the ground and set back in place. A book. Unlocked. Well, alright.
Hey there.
Only go in there sneaking, though. Maybe there's more. Oh! Hi. A man lies, bound and bloodied, on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Oh, that's the real husband? Gods, please, please no more. I can't take any more. Not here to hurt you. Good thing I didn't give the other one the ring. Purnisc, the man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not? Oh, praise Barath. You're not one of his men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Purnisc. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An impostor. Some wizard named Nyrid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling sveff, inside my own house. He blinks. He just turned up all of a sudden? He looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung onto a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. What exactly happened? He sent over the wizard, Nyrid, the man downstairs. Purnisc shudders. To make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. Why should I help you? Because it's the right thing to do. Okay, look, Nyrid took all of my money, but he still has it. If you kill him, he's bound to have most of it on his person. You can have all of it. Maybe I can convince him to leave. You don't know him. what he's capable of. You'll see soon enough. Alright. Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. The rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. One side of the overturned vase is splotched with crimson. Okay, guess there's gonna be another fight downstairs. And I betcha it's gonna be one of those annoying ones where you just... Like, from the dialogue you go directly into the fight and you're surrounded by enemies and they get the first hit off, because why not? I mean, your character couldn't be smart about this, right? And not get themselves in a position where they're not surrounded at the beginning of the fight. Maybe we'll have to just attack these guys again. Yeah, I mean, yeah. At least there's a doorway here.
Ready, Watcher.
I don't
Yeah?
even know. Let's get everyone close inside, I guess. You're back. Anything I can do for you? That's so. He shakes his head. Shame you had to go digging around, friend, because now I can't exactly let you leave, can I? What happens? I was getting tired of pretending to be that sad sack anyhow. His mouth curves into a snarl. Guards! What do you propose? I've changed my mind. Yeah, of course we're surrounded like that. Let's attack this dude though. And you
Yeah?
use your defense. Oh, they're gonna kill the wolf, huh? Is that gonna count towards the no knockdowns? If the wolf gets knocked out, is that a... Does that void the achievement? Stop! Staggers back, holding a bloody hand in front of him. I give up! Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Is he dead? Kill the wolf! No, you actually place this on the... no, actually a soul shock is probably better. On him. Do withdraw on him, I guess. Alright, then knocked out the wolf. I think I'm probably gonna reload this. I don't know, because I don't want to take the chance. I mean, what does it say now? Times knocked out, times knocked out no one still, but... Yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. This counts as a knockdown. Well then.
I'm here.
In that case, we need to go get these guys inside here. We need to get Edda here to block the entrance. And then we can talk. And of course kill the mage first. Right, you do this, of course. You switch weapons. Oh, right, she has 32. Focus now. Do this. Except for you, attack this one. She's already done her once per encounter for some reason.
Hey there.
Don't get knocked out, will you? Something I can do. Could activate the healing aura. Don't know if that's in time. Yeah, I mean, it saved her there. Now, how's Ada doing? Ada's doing relatively fine. Yeah, everyone attack this one. Right, so Saljiat didn't get knocked out, that's good. Now she can cast another Soul Shock.
Hey there.
We got a couple skeletons. Right, that went well. Of course, her health is kind of starting to get low now, even so we gotta be careful where we place her in a fight, I guess.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Mm-hmm. So you got a new grimoire. Nyritz. Anything? Oh, a couple of things. Eldritch Aim. I mean, sure, you can learn it. I don't think he's gonna use it anytime soon. Yeah, same here. It's just 100. It's this mirrored image. Yeah, same. And he has the other ones. Oh, I gotta put those into my text document though. Where have I got it? So now do it like this. Where's my text document? No, that's not the one. Pillars of Eternity spells. Here we go. Right, let's get this one up again. Then, right, because I'm noting down all the spells I have in grimoires, just in case I respec one of my casters. I don't really need to take them again. Eldritch Aim, right? So EF, Eldritch Aim. And the other one we didn't have before was Spirit Shield. Oh, we have that in grimoires already, alright. And Mirrored Image. Right. Let's get that over here. Okay. That's that. What's the ring do exactly? Damage against spirits and vessels and +5 will. What's his ring do? Deflection. I mean, he has a good deflection thing anyways, and I think maybe some will resistance would be good for him as well. Just in case casters want to mess him up. In that case, who do I want to give the other ring? Let's give it to him, I guess. all this can go into the storage. Shift click does that faster as well, right? I think we all got on that font. Fine robe. Okay. So the quest is now probably to go back to the guy upstairs, huh?
Hey there.
Oh, there's this mercenary too.
Sure.
Hey dude, killed everyone. Wait. Is it done? He stares at you. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. He grins weakly, then seems to remember something. You've no idea what you've done for me, but... Looks up at you and away again. I need to find my love. Kenra, only after whatever Nairit put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please. She must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. And please don't tell her about the SWEF. About what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? Kenra sent me in the first place. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. Honest. That's definitely what I'm gonna say, I think. Might 14, grab him. Here's my counteroffer. I tell her whatever I please, and you still give me that discount. Oh wow. Don't push your luck. 2-2. I know, and I can't force you to keep this secret. I just don't want to lose her after what happened here. I'm sure she won't have anything to do with SWEF or me if she finds out. Well, maybe then she shouldn't have anything to do with you, if that's the stance on SWEF. Would you prefer she stay with you, living a lie, so to say? Kenra sent me in the first place. She did? That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please, bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. I'll go talk to her. I mean, I will go talk to her, but I won't lie to her.
Hey there.
Okay. Where was she at? She was in the tavern, right? Unless she's somewhere else now. Is that the Fox and the Goose? That was here, right? Yeah. If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft? There she is. Kenra looks up at you as you approach. What happened with Purnisc? Did you give him the ring? Purnisc was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Purnisc also deals SWEF. Yep. She covers her mouth with her hand, shocked. Purnisc? My Purnisc is a SWEF dealer? If I didn't know you for an honest woman. She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for this long. She runs her hands through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. He needs help and forgiveness. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? Yeah, I mean, we've been passionate as well. Perhaps you're right. If he's willing to give it up, we can work this out. Seems worthwhile to give him a chance anyway. Well, but now she's giving him a chance despite knowing the truth, right? So that's good. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from some of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve. Oh, that's an amulet. Oh, +2 intellect, +1 resolve. Whoa, hello there, new amulet for my main. It's better than 2 perception, I would say. Young Tolino Keel and his father were ambushed by Vithrak whilst on their way to Twin Elms. Before the child even registered the strange arachnids, his father thrust something into his hands and told him to run. As he turned to flee, the creatures blasted him with psionic energy. Tolino's mind reeled, nearly overcome by the insidious power. Suddenly he was pulled back by his immediate surroundings. To his immediate surroundings. Half sprinting, half stumbling away from the Vithrak and his stricken father, Tolino made it to the edge of town before he collapsed. The town guards were baffled at how the child had withstood the attack. The item his father had given him was an old silver medallion. It was badly worn and missing its chain, and the words, "Do not yield to fear," were barely visible upon its surface. As soon as he came of age, Tolino joined the personal guard of a local thane. When he did, he strung it on a thin silver chain and commissioned a priest to enchant the medallion with additional protective wards. Tolino went missing years later whilst on an expedition in the White March. +2 intellect, because then she's at frickin' 2022, I think. Who could use some perception? Fortitude, reflex, will. I guess since he's also using a crossbow, that perception could be very neat. I'll give her... Oh no, she of course. Never mind. Major adventure added. The quest expires in 1 day. What? Taxes collected. Lost 19 CP to bandits. Earned 738 CP. Oh, that's all from the keep, right? %15 experience, 500 to 1000 copper and treasure. Expires in a sign. No companions at the stronghold. Oh, okay. So that's how that works. Also, we'll... Wait. Finished in 4 hours, the craft hall. Alright. Rogue Knight. Oh, never mind. Where do I go next? I don't know who Lumdala is, but let's have a look at her house. Or his house. I don't know. Oh, that quest got us a lot of XP. Anyone home? Egg. Alright, never mind. Oh. The painting depicts the famous scene from The Light of Dawn in which the traveler and the ghost happen upon a starving man.
What?
Oh, needs a key. Okay. Oh. Right, no one home. Other buildings in here include the Scrivener's Dormitory. Go inside. Spilled tea, empty ink pots, and one detailed sketch of a fire-breathing old dwarf are all that remain of the long study session. Okay. Hi, Corin.
Well met, friend.
By Whale's eyeless face, you're one short ogre. But why you're not green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? I'm not an ogre. Cautiously reaches his hand towards you, then pulls back. Huh, better not. Ducks are poisonous. He beams at you and nods his head. Are you a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie begged to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. Show me what you have for sale. Yeah. Weird herbs that he eats.
How do you do?
Farewell. Howdy, friend. The sturdy bunks are topped with thin blankets and even thinner mattresses.
Consider it done.
Yay, XP. Alright, that's just that. Any other NPCs here we can talk to? Doesn't look like it. Just a mantelpiece. Or no, it's not a mantelpiece. Just like a wash basin or what? A rancid stench rises from the basin. The dishes at the top of the pile are flecked with morsels of meat and cheese. Those at the bottom are coated in a slimy ruz. Alright, nothing else in here for now, I guess. Hall of Revealed Mysteries, sure. That's the library, right? That the racist found so eerie. Because, you know, knowledge could kill your prejudices.
wager there are more than a few banned books in here?
Banned books say, Fexa. Welcome to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Welcome.
You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Tell me about yourself. She throws her broad shoulders back. I am a scrivener and a devotee of Whale, and I also lift. It is my duty to look after our records and resources. Chest swells with pride. Anything else? Her eyes grow wide and round. That's because it is. Whale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. The god of the NSA. She raises her hands to the rows of shelves. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in the Durwood. Incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? That didn't really answer my question. Yes, it's a library of sorts. Temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Who's Grimda? Fexa speaks reverently. Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. She scratches behind her ear. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Alright. Jani Hauka. Oh. The books on these shelves cover the history and mythology of Old Valia. Oh, that's where my cha is from. Yeah, that'd be stealing, never mind. Records of books borrowed and returned fill the cubby holes. The symbols on these pages writhe and shift. They're dizzying to look at. The titles all refer to Glenfathan mathematics and advanced geometry. Business around here took a hit when Storwart's mines dried up. It's an interesting thing for a priest to say. Oh, she's Grimda. We're supposed to tread lightly around her today? Alright, let's see what she's got to say.
Greetings.
An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. She shoots the nearest robed figure with a withering glare. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. Tell me about yourself. I am the High Archivist of Hall of Revealed Mysteries. She coughs loudly into her fist. And I'm too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. Even just one or two? What else do you need? A smile reveals a row of crooked teeth. That's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristic to Whale is to miss another essential part of its divinity. A term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. And I thought I was busy. What are you looking for? Maybe I can find it. Oh, well, honesty seems to work out quite a lot now. That's neat. She sizes you up, stroking your chin. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. She scowls at the robed priests again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which shouldn't remain hidden. A secret of the 100 visions. Her wiry eyebrows arch over her spectacles. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Well, rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Wael. There's a fine prize, I mean, a worthy task. Ask. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the God of Secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I handle them? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them, it makes no difference to me. She waves a hand and smiles grimly. I'll consider it one of Wael's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Wael is the God of Secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? She cackles. It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. What else do you need? Goodbye. The parable of Wael. Oh, well. Well. The Travels of Errol of Levi, 2662 till 2680 ? Scrivener. Let's have a look over here. No entry into the archives without Grimda's permission. I do have her permission though, don't I? I hope they won't attack me when I enter, right? What's this say? Elder Archives. I mean, yeah, this is just where I came from. What about this? Let's have a look here first. This is all stealing.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Give me a real challenge.
Oh, they do attack me then. Well, I don't want them as enemies. I thought she said, like, yeah, you can look around, that's fine. Okay, I'm definitely gonna
See
unlock
where you're
it though.
going with that.
Can I talk to her again and ask for permission?
Hail and well met.
I guess not. We'll probably have to do the quest for her first. Alright, now I think we've seen most there is to see on this map. Catacombs, Brackenbury, these are just the other quarters, right? Let's have a look at this amphitheater. If there's any interesting NPCs. Alright. Audience member. Actor. The statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under slivered eyeshadow and raise a precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hand up in a dramatic fashion.
Hail, traveler.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the revel of the stars. What do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. She lays a slender hand on her chest. I am the Palette Knight, the widow of the wood, and the warrior queen Moksha, all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. What's the Revel of Stars? We are the finest theatre troupe in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. But of course, good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience for as many as possible. What kind of moves do you take? You're taking the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and inexperienced. However, or whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. As long as they're able to satisfy the demands of their roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. Goodbye. Kadal? Sorry, can't talk right now. What? Wait, what? Who's attacking? What? Oh, hidden object found. Okay.
Isn't this something?
Oh. You were so lovely back then. This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time. We shared quite a victory, you and I. Mayo, by the flame, for just a moment I thought I heard her. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth in the Northwatch Ranges, trial and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about those memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Durwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. The wrinkle around his eyes deepened. That was until we faced Helic of Tain. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated from Solace Vale to Midwood. We checked him as he fled towards the Valian republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools, seasoned as we are, or were. We were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, were all dead. He holds empty air in his arms. Who was Rowena? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned the adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams at night. I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond my help. I'll search the catacombs. Tears spring to the old man's eyes. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You're truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her.
Greetings.
Okay. We could go into the canals, I guess. Into the sewers or whatever. Where's this go? Catacombs, yeah, that's here. Anything here? Alright, that's just to Brackenbury. Over here, miss? Alright. Gordy, a young boy, watches the passers-by and counts a grimy handful of coins. His face and arms are smudged with dirt, but except for the grass stains, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, furtive effort to pocket his coins. Death godlike, the boy stares at you, his mouth hanging open. After several seconds frozen in silence, he waves a hand. "Can you see me? Do you even have eyes?" He snaps out of his trance, but continues to watch you with fascination. "Hey, miss, you want to know a secret?" "I know a real good secret." "Careful, I've traveled the continent, and the hardest bargains still come from my 7-year-old. Really, what is it? He shrugs and clasps his hands behind his back, kicking a loose pebble. "I just saw folks hiding some really neat things. I could show you where, but Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers." His eyes slowly roll up at you. "But maybe you could help me with something. Then we wouldn't be strangers." "Help you with what?" Gordy's voice suddenly rises in pitch and tempo. "What, even further?" "The Crucible Knights have these daggers made out of March seal. It's the best seal around, except for Dirted seal, which doesn't count because no one makes that anymore." He stops long enough to catch his breath. "Anyway, these merchants over by the expedition hall, here's a dagger made of real March seal. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid, and kids don't know anything about daggers. But that's not true. I know lots about daggers. I know about the kinds of different steel. I know about the Crucible of Knights. The Crucible Knights make them in a forge. I know that the tip can pierce low-gauge scale armor. The one that's good and sharp can cut through bone. I know plenty about daggers, and I really want this one. If you could just get it for me, I'll promise I'll never, ever ask anyone for anything ever again." In Masuk, we begin training our daughters with a hunting knife as soon as they can talk. Many can field dress a hare before their 10th birthday. I wouldn't trust this kid with a butter knife. Might 12. Sounds reasonable. Let's be passionate again. "But if I'm going to be a real warrior, I have to start training young, just like the heroes in the stories. I just know I was a great warrior in a previous life. My mom even says I have an old soul." Alright. It's easy to convince us, it seems. "I knew a real adventurer would understand. There's a big merchant over there by Amdes Den who sells weapons. He's the one with the dagger. I'll wait right here for you." Alright. So you gotta buy a dagger for this kid. Why do I feel like I'm buying cigarettes for a 10-year-old? I don't know, it's a quest, I guess. Which one is it? The Rogue Knight? No. Near the expedition hall. What do you sell? March steel. I wish I had some to sell you, but alas, I do not. Look for Igrin, the weaponsmith. He's the Almawa over there. He often has a robust selection. Best to ask him. Laura?
Welcome.
Whoa. The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large, bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Seal of Faith? What's that do? Oh! Well, well. That's pretty fucking good. I mean, it's also 14k, but I could afford it if I wanted. Be really good for our mage. What are the other things she has? Wait, what? +2 second level spell users, +1 fourth level spell users? That's even better, isn't it? Why is it... Wait. That's +1 for first, second and third. And that's 3 in total as well, but also 1 for fourth level, which we don't have yet. But that's... I mean, why is that so much cheaper? +9 deflection. Ooh. Ooh. Nice things. What's this do? Summon a Delumgen. Delumgen. Potions. Holy crap, both of those are really good. Unfortunately, one person can't... What's this, by the way? Oaken Scarab figurine? Where did we get that? Summons 3 wood beetles. 1 per rest. He doesn't even have a ring yet. Well, well. Neither does he. What's with the Ring of Protection? This is just, yeah, +5 ring and some more damage against spirits and vessels. So the Ring of Protection would definitely be good to have, and then also the Spellcaster Ring. I mean, I don't know if I want to spend that money on that, but I don't know. It sounds pretty good. Narma?
Good day to you.
Hilde? Never mind. Igrin?
Well met, friend.
Igrin stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sonnel's, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What's so special about Sonald? She operates in the expedition hall. Jerks a thumb over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city. But Wennon keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists. Members of the dozens and anyone else it takes a liking to. Looking for a particular dagger made of March steel. Just like the Crucible Knights use. Let me guess. You've been talking to that kid, right? I'd be tempted to sell it to you anyways and let the little rascal learn his lesson. But a pack of adventurers already took it off my hands. Yeah. If March steel daggers are only given to Crucible Knights, how did you get your one? Igrin pauses mid-polish, his cloth slowing over the blade. A lot of steel passes through my hands, friend. I don't make it my business to ask where it all comes from. I mean, so far we've not been diplomatic, benevolent, and clever, really. Let's do clever. He grunts and rolls his eyes. Fine. 5% to avoid the hassle. Last thing I need is a shakedown from them. What with my store being so close to Admir's den and the dozens. Anything in particular you'd like to see? Those adventurers, where are they now? Folk like that only visit Copper Lane to crew up at Admir's Den Expedition Hall, or down a pint at the Goose and Fox. And since they weren't headed into the den, well, you've got my best guess. Tell me more about the dagger. He oils the cloth in his hand. Made out of a high-purity iron ore that comes out of the White Marsh Mountains. Traditionally, the smiths at the Crucible Keep have melted it into daggers and swords, which they only give to the knights of the Crucible. Of course, I'd be surprised if that kid didn't already tell you all of this. What else does he have for sale? Borisine. +4 clarity, +15 damage. Attacks can stun on crits. 20% of damage restored as endurance. Never really too fond of that effect on weapons unless it's on the tank. The Lady's Hand. A scepter. Grazes converted to hits. +20% damage while endurance is below. Interesting. That's what? A pike? Nah. Interesting stuff, all of it. +1 enemies engaged. That's not bad for Edda. Oh, an arquebus. Alright. Oh, I have one already, right. It does exactly the same amount of damage. Oh wait, no, I have a fine one, right? For some reason... Oh no, that's just the damage I make because of my stats, right? It's actually the very same weapon. What's the difference between this one and a blunderbuss? What? Does that do as little damage as it seems to do? 6 to 9? What? Is that a bug? That seems very weird to me. It's very slow. Oh, but there's 6 projectiles. Oh! Alright, so it's like a shotgun. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so that's actually 36 to... What's 9 times 6? Oh my god, I can't think. 54. Right, so that's 36 to 54. It's definitely more than this, and it's very slow, and this one is extremely slow even. I mean, it does have... Ooh. I mean, it's not good, not very good against targets with higher damage resistance, right? I mean, as soon as a target has like 8 damage resistance, we have 4DR bypass, but we're basically doing no damage at all. I don't know if I like that. How many targets are there with like very low damage resistance that make this even worthwhile? I don't know. Matchlock firearms used for hunting or in combat against groups of enemies. They can inflict an impressive amount of damage, but fare poorly against armor. Despite this, like other firearms, blunderbusses are capable of penetrating a wizard's arcane veil. Not too sure. I mean, it's a good amount of damage against enemies who don't have any armor, but or just damage reduction of 4 or lower, but how often are we gonna meet those? I don't know. Pistol? I have a pistol as well, right? Alright, but it's good to know where I can find more gunpowder weapons. Stock, greatsword, all that kind of stuff. Good, good, good. Open grappling hook, pry bar. The Dunry Demon, +2 intellect. Ooh. Almost regret I'm a godlike now. Can't wear helmets, because 2 more intellect, that'd be pretty badass. That's the DR12, which is what Edda's wearing as well. DR7. Can I? Yeah, right, compare. 11 to 13 fast versus 13 to 18 average. Crush or pierce. This is just slash. Plus 0.5 to crit damage multiplier. Plus 5 deflection is neat, of course. And plus 25% burn damage. And 3DR bypass. Plus 1 enemy is engaged. I guess we'll keep the one we have. Not really buy anything from him.
How do you do?
She was the one with the rings, right? I mean, I'll do a manual save. Defiance Bay. And see...
Good day to you.
I mean, if it's worth it or not, but I think it's very much worth it. This ring is arguably even better than the Seal of Faith, but I don't have 4th level spells yet. 4th level spell uses. So for now this one's better. Also, I find it curious that the Ring of Reflection is the same price as the Ring of Protection, because this one has Fortitude, Reflex and Will, and this one has just Deflection. I mean, most close combat things are against deflection, I guess. Right? But it's just going to be useful against more things, including ranged attacks. Right? Yeah. We can do the Ring of Protection. And also, I mean, at these prices, it'd probably be good to be on a good side and have some sort of discount. But I don't know. I want to have that ring. That's just too good, even though it's going to eat up all my money. Let's sell some stuff from the... Right, from this one though. Fine Stiletto. Fine Flail. Fine Small Shield. Fine Spear. Fine Greatsword. And all of those anyways. What's that? Fine Hatchet. Yeah. Keep those. Keep those. Keep those. Right, that was expensive, but I feel it's probably worth it. First of all, what? Bartender's ring. the Ring of Protection for him. And the Ring of Seal of Faith. Oh, it's just for a priest, I reckon. Oh, alright. Well, that's still good.
What?
553 now.
Yes.
I guess I would have preferred to have them on my wizard, right? I don't know.
What?
But having more heals can't be bad as well. Then this one is damage against spirit, vessel, and plus will. Maybe she should get it. More damage against spirits and vessels. Also, she is at 22 intellect now, right? Yeah. Neat. Plus 72 area of effect. Uh-huh.
Yeah?
What's with that? Rogue Knight. Find the heirloom breastplate. Enter the catacombs. Travel to the cliffs you saw in the vision. Explore the endless paths. Something secret. Yeah, okay, we go to the tavern next then. Let's see what those bandits are up to. Isn't there some kind of law enforcement in this town? Couldn't he just go to the guard or something if some of his weapons are stolen? I don't know. Is it these guys? No. Never a dull moment. Maybe Bishop
Good day,
knows. Yeah. He raises his eyebrows. Haven't seen anything like that cross my bar, that's for sure. He thumps the smooth wood countertop. But I wouldn't wager against someone here having a blade like that. Check upstairs. I saw a group head that way not long ago, carrying plenty of steel. Where's the upstairs? Oh, there. Bet there's gonna be a fight, huh? Herdy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill all of you, huh?
How do you do?
The two-tone Weaksel. An Olin man relaxes with his feet propped on the table. Patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Olin woman with him exchange laughs and comments with a trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hand. His hazel eyes watch you. You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds, joining us for a drink. Who are all of you? The name's Two-Tone Weaksel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we're hoping to enjoy a little of peace and quiet for the next few weeks anyway. I'm Dreadshot Daden. This is Herdy and Ilfa. We were part of separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Beasts, barbarians, bivouacs. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. And there's too many more prosperous journeys. Is there something else you wanted? He displays the blade on a flat palm. I did, and a fine piece it is. I don't know of any more circulating in the city, outside the steel of the Crucible Keep, of course. How much to take it off your hands? He turns the blade in the light, admiring it. Seeing as how there's a sudden demand for this, 100 pence seems fair. Actually, I'll take it for free. Intellect 12. Demand isn't as high as you think. Chances are good that dagger was stolen or looted off one of the knights. In that case, I'm probably doing you a favor. He frowns. Can't be too careful around the authorities these days, especially as an all-in. Fine, I'll sell it, but for no less than 50. I'm getting my money's back at the very least. I wouldn't mind a fight, but alright. Pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else you wanted? Was it the all-in woman nods at you? Alright. Return to Gordy. Scattered amongst such titles as Flora of the Living Lands, Unity and Disunity, A History of the Deadfire Archipelago, and treatises on the Kalklin people are a half-dozen travel journals held together with twine. Right, so I didn't have to kill them all.
I see where you're going with that.
That's unfortunate. Oh, construction completed. Let's get something else going then. Lore bonus. Hirelings. Maybe I should do that. I think I'll do the dungeons first, because I don't know what they do, and I'll be really interested to see what allowing you to take prisoners means. Also, they don't have any other bonuses, so I suppose that's gonna be good. 2 days isn't too long either. Wait, I already did that, didn't I? Alright. Do that after. After the dungeon. Boar. Nope.
Consider it done. Consider it done. There. What did I tell you?
Get that XP. Last room. The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernat, a Valiant tragedy. The pages of these old books are crisp and fragrant with the salt of a sea breeze. I haven't looked at this picture before. Old Valia, southern coast. C 2670 AI. These are just more of those, yeah.
Consider it done.
Unlock. So
You must gather your party before...
let's give the dagger back to that boy. I'm sure that's a great idea. Do we leave here? I mean, let's have a look at the dagger though. Maybe it's a very good weapon? I don't know. Oh, I can't. Where is it? Elder Lion Fang. Um, speed average. Hmm. He was, no, where was the boy? I think he was here. Hi there. Gertie bounces on the pavement. Did you get it? Do you have the dagger? Can I see it? Gordy stops bouncing and stares at it, gaping in awe. It's so sharp. Toss him the dagger. Yeah, I'll do that, I think. He snatches it out of the air, heedless of anything else. He yanks it out of its sheath and holds the blade up to the light. I'm going to be just like the Crucible Knights, he saws and chops at the air. He flips the weapon into the air and grabs the hilt, almost slicing his palm open in the process. His eyes dart away from yours as he sheathes the dagger. So, about that secret. Gordy puts his hand up to his mouth and whispers loudly. I saw one of the actors hide something under a loose stone near the theater. Probably nothing as good as March Steel dagger, though. Great secret, I already knew that. Yeah, that's true. I already found that. He scratches his head and wrinkles his brow. Sometimes my dad goes to Ondra's Gift without telling my mom. Some place called the Salty Mast. Hopefully he's one of the ones that goes there just to talk about his feelings. Well, that's amazing. Here's a secret for you. Your dad doesn't love you or your mother. Thanks for wasting my time, you little dolt. Bye. Okay. Well, that wasn't good for anything, except the XP, I guess. Other than this, I mean, we could go into the catacombs. I don't know how extensive they are. I don't want to get into an extended adventure here. If they're as big as like the endless paths, it's probably not a good idea to go in there. But we can have a look. Maybe it'll be over soon. For that old man, we're gonna find the ghost of his wife or whatever, right? A voice from the past. Search for Rovina. Okay. And I bet there's traps all over the place here.
I'm on the trail.
Dead initiate. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near without warning, the soul hurries toward you, as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shrugged. Shredded, I guess. Sagani draws up next to you. You're right. Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. Feels that way when I see into the ether. She watches you quietly. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or alone set off tracks in the snow. She cocks her head. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see. But looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd picked to travel far in search of something great. But even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't see I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about her. She just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer her up, so I just let her. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time she goes a little strange in the face, I try to see if I can hear anything. Kana grins. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get her to tell you what the spirit said. Alright. Everyone has a comment. I see. Is the only way? I guess not. Spotted a black ooze there. What are black oozes, level 3 or so? They're not so incredibly tough, are they? Alright. I guess we gotta engage. Do the defense, of course. You switch your weapon, shoot again.
Hey there.
And then you attack this one. 45. Do a couple of those. Right.
Yeah?
Oh! That's a real troll. And that's not the order I would like you guys to be in. Right. Attack the wolf, whatever. Wait. She has shots, so switch your weapon again. And I don't want the wolf to be knocked over. Let's try healing aura. There we go. Does the wolf have health as well? I don't think so, right? Just endurance. That's good to know, which means he actually makes a fairly good tank in that regard. Because he isn't affected in the long run by being damaged, unlike our characters are. Interesting. Right. I mean, if those are the monsters down here, I think we can deal with that.
Hello.
Should also probably be a bit more careful regarding traps. Nothing going on. There's an ooze. Whoa, so they're really attacking the druid right now, huh? I mean, I don't really mind. He can take a bit of health damage.
Sure.
How do I do this? Another ooze. Yeah, well. Can attack the mage, that's fine.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Sure.
Hey, hey. Of course.
No traps so far. What's in this room?
Nice and quiet.
Just more Becca messages, huh? Hi, Mom. Right. Where's this lead? Temple. Oh, to the temple, huh? We won't go. We won't go there. We won't go there yet. Explore this first. What's that? Skeletal fighter? I don't think I've encountered one of those before. Imagine he's a bit higher level than the other skeletons we've met, huh? Try to knock him down. You, when you're done with that, switch your weapon. Oh, that didn't do a lot of damage. Or did Salgiat miss? She grazes. Alright. Alright. Activate this one. Activate this one. Also, all of you goons go out of the way and let the fox through. Alright, now that's a bit better.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Alright.
Sure.
For a moment there I thought they were tougher than they really were.
Of course.
Nope, everyone. And there's what more? Skeletal fighters. That's fine. Oh, that's a couple more of them though. Alright. Activate this. Activate this. You... Yeah, shoot at him. And you can probably cast a spell or two. Skeletal wizard. Right, what do we have? Oh, I could do the rolling flame, like once he moves a little. Yeah, sure. Okay. Right, like this. And rolling flame. Then he can activate this one. She's shooting, good. Now switch weapons and shoot again. The wizard actually. That did a good amount of damage. Now he's getting attacked. Right. Let's take this one out. And then the wizard. Who's stuck back here? Oh, that's Sagani. Okay, she just has a big range, I guess. Whoa! Not cool. Don't attack my Cypher here. She doesn't have that much health left. Alright. Also, the wizard is getting pretty battered. Let's do this then. Have her stand in there too, and him cast a... They're pretty... Alright. We do have a knockdown, guys. Too many skeletons at once. Let's try again. Yeah. I should probably look at positioning a little bit. Having him positioned here is not a bad idea.
Following your lead.
Him like positioned here.
What?
This one right in the middle. Have the
Ready, Watcher.
fox ready to attack.
Yeah?
And then I'll sneak around with a mage and try to get a nice AoE off
Yeah?
How may I help?
before I start the fight. Which one do I want to get off though? Fireball? Let's have a look at the Cyclopedia. I think skeletons are resistant to cold, right? Skeletal Fighter, level 5. DR 12 and 18 against freeze and slash and pierce. So I want to be using fire spells mostly, or the jolting touch. Fireball, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I'll do the rolling flame first though. Oh man, if I do it like this, it could bounce really nicely. Oh damn it, they saw me. I guess... Yeah, we probably won't make it this turn, because now he's gonna die from the disengage things. The priest though could try to halt someone who's following him. Oh, he's not down. Well, he's down now. Alright. Can't go quite so close with the mage, I guess.
Yes?
I should be looking at his circle as well, of course. Yeah, that's too far. Okay. Rolling flame like this.
Lavaru, be on seat!
Now, go away. Oh, damn it. Don't block the way there.
Following your lead.
To this. And you guys should focus on him. You can try to knock him over. Alright. I still go after the mage very much, which is understandable, of course. After casting that thing. So I gotta have a better escape route for him. Also, I should probably be fighting by that doorway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
See, my main agrees.
I'm here.
So just have her here, have him back here,
How may I help?
Yes?
him back here, and
Yeah?
her just at the very back.